What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be back with some more Fallout 4. We're going to we're going to try to make it to like 2 a.m. We're going to try to on this stream. Hopefully all things go to plan, right? But I do real quickly just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody. We hit 500 subs on the channel, and this is kind of like a thank you stream, you know, because I was really busy today. But I'm going to take time out of my day to just say thank you, and no matter what, play some Fallout 4 today. So from the bottom of me and my two kids and my wife's heart, man, thank you all for hitting the sub button. And real quick, I'm gonna share the stream. I'm gonna share the link out to everybody. I'm gonna change the thumbnail, and then we're gonna finish up this quest that I botched at the end of the last one, the end of the last stream, and then we're just gonna play. I'm thinking we're gonna do the Brotherhood of Steel in this one, and don't judge me for not having the legs on this power armor suit. I don't know what happened. I thought I had them. They're not there, but maybe if I join the Brotherhood, just maybe, we'll get some legs for this power armor suit. So give me just a second, and we're gonna get into this. Let me change the thumbnail, all that good jazz, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Everything's been done. Almost everything's been done. Let me pull up the chat. What's up, everybody? You know, it's hard being a content creator. Like, no lie. It is fairly difficult.
What's up, Collision?
You know, I never really got time to go through this place and really loot it. So we might just do that, kill some time a little bit. But I am thinking about doing the Brotherhood of Steel tonight, or at least starting it. The Prydwen, I believe is what it's called. I think we're gonna go get on the Prydwen. Hey, there's some good flamer fuel right there. What am I doing? What am I doing? Whiskey. Day tripper? Okay. Alright, so let's do the quest though, because I completely botched the shit out of that. All right, so I'm low key kind of confused. It wants me to craft these mods, right? But like, I don't have the tools. Like, I don't have the junk to do it. Basically, that's really lame. That I just wasted all my time, and like, I can't do it because I don't have the. I need one aluminum. Plus, I need all the aluminum for this one. Like, what are we doing, guys? Can I? Is there a workshop in here? YOLO. That's probably a really dated reference, but screw it. We're gonna quick save. We're gonna see what happens. Yo, I got lucky. All right, so now we have this place completely done. There's nothing else. I'm thinking we're gonna go join the Brotherhood today.
Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure. But I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxson?
Maxson is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Hostile during the flight. I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
he makes a really good point. You know, like personally, the idea of something, you know, replacing people is a big no-no to me. So I'm very anti-synth. Just personally, you know, I my beliefs, you know.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
All right. Well, mission accomplished. I got badass power armor. That took like no time. No time at all.
100%.
I love it.
Secondary Delta standing by.
All right, what do we do? We go up this. Is this like a? This is a.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Yes? What is it?
Sir,
I'm lost.
the Prydwen is secured to the airport's main tower, and we are at station keeping status. All sections reporting green.
Understood, soldier. You may return to your post.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Superstructure integrity
Hey.
green.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Hey there.
Hail, Knight.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green. Adjusting internal ballonet pressure.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Hey,
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxim.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
You've been with the Brotherhood for a while. What's the toughest thing you've ever had to displeasure?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood.
Killed half
I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
That's rough. I have a feeling we'll have some...
I was very... everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram. And this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
Okay, okay. Get you off my back about it. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Wow, that's pretty lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all about the steel, the servos, and the circuits. Besides, I'd hardly call getting both my legs crushed lucky. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
So I guess this is mine. Nice. It's a, dude. It's a full set. Hell yeah. I'm currently missing the legs on mine, but I think I got T61. It's the only good set of power armor I got, so I'm gonna rock it until I can't no more. But I might switch for that. What do y'all think? I'd have to go and drop this power armor off at the at Sanctuary.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
Oh god. Mole rat on the stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distasteful myself. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
All right, well, that was annoyingly long meeting all those people. I'm so sorry. I thought it would be way better if we joined the Brotherhood, man. This is, this guy. This is the highlight of the quest so far. All right, so what are we doing now?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Cryptid's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
You got a new assignment.
Yeah.
Babysitting Bruce, right?
What's that?
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
I'm hearing stuff.
Sweet.
Tango down. Hold up.
I'm gonna feast on your
Where'd they go?
Yes.
You see me, human? This is death!
Perfect.
What, scared already?
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's... safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Oh, waste my time.
That's an interesting find. And still intact.
What? Who's there?
This area seems to be in disarray. This is recent.
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the Eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, it could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
got it. Paladin Danse.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
I was just doing what Elder Maxon asked. No more, no less.
Well, it's good to see you dealt with them the Brotherhood way. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
I think it's kind of messed up. He just ditched me, bro. He just ditched me, and I'm supposed to make my way back over there like that? I thought we was boys. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream, man. It means a lot to me that y'all are watching. Today we hit 500 subs, and that meant the world to me, bro. That has been like for the last 2 years, that's been like my biggest goal, is to hit 500, and today we finally done it. So I just want to say thank you, thank all of y'all, and we're gonna keep playing tonight. But I can't say thank you enough, man. That was a goal I thought I would never be able to achieve, and we done it. So if you would just hit the like button. Hey, think about subscribing. It's free, so it doesn't cost you a dime. And we're gonna, I guess, fast travel over there because I don't want to hear the power armor clunking, and that's a long ass walk, and we'll sink if we get in the water.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Sir.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Tegan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters at Fort Strong. Now, did you have any documents for me? Or perhaps you were interested in aiding a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
I guess the only thing left we can do is the glowing sea. Everything else is like settlement related, and I don't really want to do that. That's kind of stuff we do along the way or to start the streams. Everything's settlement related. I'm not a fan of the railroad either. Just throwing that out there. They're trying to free the synths, and I don't like the synths. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna do the glowing sea. But give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna pause it, save it, whatever. Give me like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Gonna have to take me a quick break. Be back in like exactly 2 minutes, guys. Time out.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much. I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a father, so you know I'm a father of two. So I had to make sure both my kids were asleep, and the cutest thing just happened. I was checking on my daughter, and she fell asleep watching the stream, guys. She fell asleep watching her daddy play games. That is so heartwarming to me.
Looks dead. Put
So,
one more in his head for good measure.
yep.
Why take the chance?
So we're gonna go and find our way into the glowing sea, everybody. Be patient with me. This is an awesome playthrough. We have a playlist down below for just about everything we play. We're also doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, we play WWE sometimes. We're big on college football around here, so that's pretty much the channel. We're gonna do a Hogwarts Legacy 2 in the future. So we're just doing a bunch. We're doing the absolute most that we can to catch the algorithm, right? Catch the love from the algorithm. Damn, is there nothing in these first aid pouches? Like I said earlier, guys, man, we hit 500 subs today, man. That has like been a life goal of mine for a long time. 2 years, man, I've been working on that. And we hit it last night, so every like and every subscription means the world to me. This is almost like a celebration video. Just couldn't be happier, guys. Yo, what just happened? That said Enclave, bro? That said Enclave was when he was attacking me, and now he's not here, so I can't search. What just happened? What the hell? He was wearing power armor. I want his power armor. Okay, here we go. I found it. Eliminate MT2. You didn't know that's my name. Hello, everybody. I'm an independent wrestler too, so if you're really into wrestling, you know, I have a whole independent wrestling like playlist down below. I did that for like, I'm still currently doing it, so for over 10 years. Alright, so eliminate me. Cool. And now I can't carry nothing. Ah, I'm so close, but yet so far away. Alright, we're gonna have to figure something out. Alright, so we have the Enclave after me. I didn't even know they were in the game. I played through this game about 7 or 8 years ago for the first time ever. One of the best games I've ever played. That's why I'm playing through it again. It's my favorite Fallout game. And I don't remember the Enclave being in this game. There's the Railroad, the Institute, the Minutemen, and the Brotherhood, obviously. And I sided with the Brotherhood back then. And that might be who we side with again, because I'm never siding with the Railroad. It's just not happening. Alright. What's over here? What is this? Some type of Mirelurk.
Brotherhood all the way.
Yeah, right. For real, though.
Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium. Look at the teddy bear. The teddy bear has a cop hat on it. Or a postman hat on it. It's epic. So we got to find our way across this bridge, and I don't think this is going to be the way. I don't think this is going to be the way. And that's a Deathclaw over there. Guess we're going to have to go for a little swim. Oh, shit. We're going to sink right to the bottom, too. But here we go.
Head further north and you can find a dam to cross.
North. Yeah, but I'm like this close. I'm like this close. How far? But like, you think it's that bad of an idea? Screw it, we ball. But I will save it in case I die or something stupid.
No issues. I've done it in the past, jumping in.
See, no sweat. No sweat, guys. No sweat. Alright. Off to find Virgil, I believe was his name. I don't want to be speaking incorrectly here. Yep, off to find Virgil.
Feels like forever ago the last time I had to go down to find and talk to Virgil, but I'm always working on my Brotherhood settlements IB.
It does kind of seem like forever ago, man, since the last time I played it too. And I checked it out when they got the PS5 upgrade, because that's what I'm playing on. I'm streaming on the PS5 Pro. But you can't go wrong picking the Brotherhood either.
ATM in almost at 7,000 hours in the game, and a full die-hard Brotherhood member.
Bro, 7,000 hours is crazy. That's crazy, bro. So you know where everything's at, right? You gonna let me know if I'm about to pass a magazine, right, or a bobblehead? Because that's why I have to stop and look everywhere. I'm always worried I'm gonna overlook something. Oh, God. Oh, no. Let's not do that. A glowing death claw, everybody. That totally just jump scared me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Don't hit me! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die. I might not die. I'm not sweating it that bad, but this is the first time I've seen a glowing one. Let's go. Let's go. Down goes the glowing one. So it wouldn't be the head? Like, that's like really counterintuitive. Like, you would think that the head is is always the weak point, right? Oh, I can't carry that stuff. I shouldn't have picked that up. Mm. Like, maybe I should go over there and see what's going on, right?
For humans and mutants, the head is the weak point. For Death Claws and Murlocs, it's the chest, and robots, it's the back.
Okay. Hey man, you learn something new every day, bro. Let's go find out what they're doing over here.
Mutants over there. Doing as we Brotherhood do, clearing mutant scum.
For really though, I'm actually using the righteous authority that you get for completing the first quests with Paladin Danse, which he totally dumped me. Where is he at right now? Damn, that was rough.
My normal weapon, then go Gatling laser when I can get one.
You said you had 7,000 hours earlier, bro? Is that what you said? Hold on, let me look back at these. Yeah, 7,000 hours, bro. So I don't have that many hours in like any game ever, but I do have like really close to 2,000 hours in Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say that. But my buddies a couple years ago taught me into that, and I fell in love with that game. Beat the entire base game and most of the DLCs. I am a sucker for a good Bethesda game. A good one anyways.
That's it. Been in love with Fallout 4 since it came out, and I do some role play on Fallout 76 for extra fun.
Yo, 76 gets a bad rap, or at least it used to. It's actually low key a really good game. I put in a lot of hours to that, and shoot, almost platinumed it. And I'm not a huge platinum guy. I don't care as long as I beat the base game, the story, and all that, and I experience most of the game. I consider the game done. But I almost platinumed that game, Fallout 76, and that's a game that everybody, for lack of a better term, shits on all the time for no reason.
had all achievements on 76 at one time, then they added more. But I enjoy playing the game with friends, mostly as we all wear power armor.
I don't know, like, some people like the camp, but to me, I love my camp in 76. My camp is awesome. I bought the dumbass Red Rocket truck stop pack, the add-on, whatever. And man, I put it on the side of the road, and it really looks like a gas station, bro. Like, I love it. I love my little camp on there. I'm gonna have to do a video and like show off my camp. It's awesome. It is awesome. We got Wendigos. We got stuff in like in what are like the tubes. Like we got like a shelter that goes underneath the ground. Bro, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a video that shows off my camp because I haven't played 76 in a long time, and they just added the new stuff from the TV show.
I live stream Fallout 76 every Sunday.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I think if you play video games like as a hobby, you should stream it, or at least somehow create some type of content to share it with people. But that's awesome, man. I think we should come back here, but I need to go drop this stuff off. I need to go clear my inventory and then come back before we continue going into the Glow and Sea. Unless we might can make it over there. Alright, I really hate that I have to do this real quick, but we're going to jump over to Sanctuary, clear out my inventory, and then we're going to get right back into questing.
Would you care for advice on what to keep and what to remove?
I mean, brother, you can feel free to give me your advice anytime you want, for real. I'm always open to new advice. But I try to keep most everything. I don't take pipe pistols. I don't take stuff like that. And now, like, boom, now we're down to 189. Boom. So we keep all our weapons in this trunk. We keep all our Nuka-Colas and food and beverages and stuff in this trunk because we got to get drinking, buddy. We already got him, but I sent him to the wrong place. We got to send him here. And over here we keep all of our gear. And here's our incomplete power armor sets. Flaming power armor because I'm a nerd and I'm like an edgelord or whatever. I think that's cool. Got to put flames on stuff. There's Hancock, like my favorite. This really is like my favorite NPC in the game. When he stabs the dude when you first meet him. Here's Sheffield. He's a coke addict, a Nuka coke addict.
Thank you. It's like I finally think.
My thoughts for inventory is to only keep what you use on you. So for weapons and armor, only keep what you use.
Right. And then I keep my trash that I'm gonna eventually break down when I'm not on stream. I try to keep it in this dumpster outside. Really inconspicuous.
For aid, the only things I have is Stimpaks and Radaway.
All right, and we're right back to where we was. And I do appreciate everybody watching, man. We got 5 viewers at the same time right now. That is awesome. 6 viewers. Hell yeah. Thank you for joining. Everybody hits that like button. That would mean the world to me. I've been talking about it previously in the stream, man. We hit 500 subs, and that's been like a goal of mine for a really long time. We hit it last night at 3 a.m., and I woke my wife up. I like celebrated really, really quietly, but like it was at 3 a.m., so she probably didn't appreciate that. The next goal though, 1,000 subs. But once you hit 500, the grind doesn't stop. It just continues. So the celebration was very short-lived. We continue to work every day. But if you're making content, are you really working? Like you're doing something you love. I believe they call this the Ghoul Spa. Something like that. I think I've seen a YouTube video on this, like a lore breakdown or something like that. Alright. So we're picking up rads even though I'm in power armor. I am missing the legs. I don't like that, but it sees me already. I hate mosquitoes in real life, man. This would terrify me. Red Widow? What is a Red Widow? Sweet. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen like a variant of a blood bug mosquito, basically. But damn. Stupid rad scorpion scared the shit out of me. I knew it was gonna pop up too. Like, we gotta go in here. We don't have to, but I'm gonna.
Got it.
Yo, so they got me going all the way through this. Alright, well, let's continue the journey. I'm already petrified enough. I just had to fight a glowing death claw. I hate rad scorpions. Why not? Alright, I feel like I'm missing something here.
Soon Adam. You approach Atom's holy ground. His punishment. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground? Adam? What's going on here?
Atom reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
What is this place?
This is where we commune with Atom himself. I am surprised you have survived long enough to reach it.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
How have you survived in all this radiation?
That is Adam's unique gift to us, the true believers. He has brought us here to this place, a place that cannot harm us, so that we may worship him, so that we may spread his word to others. That is our calling, to deliver Adam's message to a world that does not wish to hear it, to show Adam's power to all.
Okay. And you know what? They're still not as crazy as the railroad. Wow. Just wow. If you've ever played Red Dead Redemption 2, this kind of reminds me of the Turtle Cult. What were they called? Damn. The Colonians or the man, I can't remember. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Now we have to keep going. We have to keep going. Further and further. Off the map. Yikes. Not gonna lie, y'all. This place gives me the creeps. The heebie-jeebies. A level 30 Stingray? Wow. Alright, that thing's just as strong as I am, guys. And, I wanted to check out that plane wreck a second ago. Are they coming at me right now? Alright. Okay. Run away. There's a lot down there. I just wanna find Virgil. Y'all know where Virgil's at? This was a setup. This was a setup the whole time. There was no way you were getting into this cave without fighting that Deathclaw.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
You have information I need.
And yet I have no idea who the hell you are. I think we'd both better start explaining. You start.
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
But Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
He's dead, whether you believe me or not.
There's no question it's difficult to believe. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
Would you believe the Institute kidnapped my son?
Oh, yeah. I'd believe that. Wouldn't be the first time. Look, I'm sorry. Really sorry. I didn't know. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute. Remember? They're your ticket in. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie. The odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for. You find a courser, don't underestimate it. The chip's no good if you're dead.
Protect and serve.
All right, y'all. So I feel like this is a pretty good stopping point for the stream. I do appreciate all 6 of you right now and all the other people that tuned in earlier. I appreciate all of y'all for watching, man. Tonight or yesterday, today, whatever you want to say, we hit 500 subs, and it was awesome. It was a goal of mine for the longest time, and we finally done it. So I just want to say thank you all, and if you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, think about it. You know, it's free. Why not? If you would, hit the like button on the video. It helps spread the video to the algorithm. If you're watching this at a later date or currently, you know, we have playlists down below for every game that we play on the channel. We're playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Fallout 4. We're going to do Hogwarts Legacy. I'm a big college football fan. I'm a wrestler on the side, too. So we play WWE 2K. And there's an independent wrestling playlist of my, like, real-life matches that I've had. And all that stuff's down below, man. So if you would, consider subscribing and hit the like button, because that means the world to me. And I'm going to get out of here. Tell somebody you love them, and have a great day. I'm out. Peace, guys.